A gorgeous look at a place of NFL history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Devin Duvernay to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Just couldn't find Rome Odunze there. And now they face 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Big strike here to Moore. He has this down to the 34. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, it's Williams. It's brought in by Burden. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Swift has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the win-back touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Makes the connection, this is Jaden Blue. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. First down, here's Dak. Rolling out. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home on that side.
And he's taken down at the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Throwing again is Dak. He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder.
47-yard attempt.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's Swift to start the drive. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's brought down at the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Hey, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
What is up?
On play action, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have it 2nd and 4. And the shotgun again to Swift. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. They sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
What is it up?
Williams from the gun. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Second down, here's Prescott again. Pass is caught by Blue. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Hits him on the in route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Dak off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Prescott now off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air, Prescott. Into a crowd, intercepted! Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Williams set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Williams with 3rd and long. Complete right side. Gordon has it. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, then they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Toss play, Swift. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 34. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Williams to throw on first. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
What is it up?
3rd and goal, it's Williams. Has it in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. It's a roll of dudes, a touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
There we go.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
From the 30 on 2nd down. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Looking for the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry out here.
Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from 30 yards out.
A 30-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's Duvernay on the return.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Now Dak to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds a man, right side. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
That's caught by Williams. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Now it's Prescott again. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Let's go, left side. Tackle made right around the 26. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears push their lead further to start the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push their lead to 18. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Good work so far, and he's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, here we go. Right to
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, brawl there. It's another interception. Picked by T.J. Edwards. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
That's his running back, DeAndre Swift. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down from the red zone. Has it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
2nd down. Here's Prescott again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Dak now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. And the slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go! 26.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go! 47. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it an 18-point game.
Cowboys 10. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. That's more on the quick slant. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the fourth quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw by Williams. Vacates quickly left side. Kmet brings it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Offense to the line for second down.
What is it hurt?
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Again, it's Williams. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You heard about them, the love control, the love can't change it. And let the journey begin.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Here's Williams again. It's on target to Moore. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They hit for 6 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cross left side, Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right, just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. On 4th down, it's Williams. He brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears nearing their 2nd win in the campaign.
The 6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
What is up?
3rd and goal. It's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss.
Offense retains possession.
All right, so they're facing 4th down now, but they are grateful, no doubt, to be facing it after that sideline right there saved them on the fumble.
Yeah, saved them, Kate, not just on the field, as you're saying, but on the scoreboard. Would have hurt to fumble it away inside field goal range. Thanks to that ball bouncing out, well, they'll get a chance to try a field goal, or who knows, maybe even go for it. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 1st down, ball at the 36. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Try and push it deep downfield. This is caught inside. 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here. So the Bears come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.